And here we go, just a few days away from Auburn, Oklahoma. I'm excited. This should be a nasty matchup. But before that game, I did want to come back and I wanted to look at the offense a little bit. I wanted to see what we could kind of observe from this game. Now, first things first, we're going to see... Oh, let me go all the way back here. We are going to see a nice little play here from the offense. We're going to see a little bit of a play action bootleg out with a little bit of pre-snap motion here by Cam Coleman. Now, essentially, we are going to be running a vertical and then an out. Now, we are just trying to keep this DB in line and not sell to him that we're running this out too early, right? So, as we play fake this thing out here, we're going to bootleg out to the opposing side. Now, as that takes place, we do a really good job. Look at Cam Coleman here. Really good job getting to the top of his route. And then, boom, cutting out. Good ball. I would like this a little bit more led to the sideline so he doesn't have to come back for it. But ultimately, a good ball here by Jackson Dart off the bootleg. We're going to break down some of the film from this game, some offensive plays. Before we really deep dive into the film, I would like a favor from you guys. Hit the like button if you want more Auburn Tiger updates. I am an Auburn fan, so I'll probably make them anyway. But hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of these updates, guys. Helps out so much. And again, it's free. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And with that being said, let's dive right into some more film. Now, I would be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't nervous about this upcoming game against Oklahoma. And the reason being is Auburn hasn't really utilized the middle of the field so far this season. It's been a lot of quick hitches, a lot of comeback routes, a lot of quick slants. Nothing really over the middle of the field. And for the most part, I have an opinion that, or maybe a theory, I guess you could say, that I think they're saving the majority of their offense for bigger games. Okay, so I do believe, there's a part of me that believes you're going to see this playbook really open up. It's going to not be so much just these, right, off coverage, quick stop routes, which, hey, again, listen, they were working. They did a good job executing on these to a certain degree, right? Boom, we have off coverage. DB's looking right at the receiver, so he doesn't know when, if the ball's even going to come at all, right? So, boom, we throw this thing early, lead him away from the cornerback, maybe a little bit more towards the sideline, and then we give him enough room to either turn up the field and pick up some more yards. Right there, picks up maybe 8-9 yards on that play. I mean, you'll take this every single day of the week if they're going to play in that off coverage. And again, you can see Jackson Arnold kind of reading the defense, right? They got about 6 guys in the box here. So as this play is snapped, he's immediately going to see the off coverage to the left side. Boom. He knows exactly where he's going with the football. Quick throw, back shoulder it. Allow his guy to make a play after the catch. I don't mind it, but again, you're going to need to be more dynamic versus Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Georgia if you're going to want to win those games. Now, here's an intriguing play where we're going to see the tight end kind of get into the flats early. We're going to get a dig over the middle and then more of a deeper dig, but it's more of a stop. I'm going to call it a stop route over the middle, trying to find the zone of the defense and kind of just sit in it. Right, so as this ball is snapped once again, our tight end's going to get out to the flats very quickly here. We're going to try to get this inside row biting down this safety at the top of the field, right? And boom, as that happens, we see a hole open up in this defense, and it's right through this window. So as we're throwing this football, we want our receiver to come back to the football. We don't want this guy to be able to jump it or this guy to be able to jump it. We need our receiver to get back to the football. So as his ball is thrown, Cam Coleman doesn't just stop. He comes back to the football, which was my favorite thing about this catch. Because, listen, you don't need to pick up the extra 4 or 5 yards. I'd rather just ensure that this is not a turnover, right? I mean, at least in my opinion anyway, I would much rather this be, maybe 5 less yards than it could have been, but no chance of an interception. So I thought that was a good ball there. These are things that are going to help Auburn beat Oklahoma, right? Being able to have no turnover-worthy plays. And right there, because we came back to the football, in my opinion anyway, that was not turnover-worthy. Football season is officially back, and I am pairing up with ProfitX, one of my favorite sites to use, especially for college football. I mean, they are the #1 sports prediction market. It's a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users can play against other users instead of that sports book versus the house. You almost always get the line that you want, the best price on any spread, money line, total, player prop, anything, right? Since you're playing against other people and not just the book. The best thing about ProfitX is it feels and looks just like a sports book with just better odds, right? You can create your own odds, you can create your own lines. It is so refreshing to have an app like this exist. And if you use my promo code, the best thing about it, right? If you use my promo code MattyDubs, you can claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Again, one more time, if you use my link in the description, sign up today for up to $200 in profit cash back. Use code MattyDubs when signing up, or download the ProfitX app, right, and get this free $200 in profit cash as well. They have MLB, NFL, college football, anything. Again, they're going to give you the best odds in this space, and you can do what you want with that, man. Go check it out if you haven't already done so. Again, link in the description. Let's get back to the video. We have the famous pre-snap motion, Eric Singleton running this wheel route, right, faking the handoff, trying to get these. I mean, our key read defender is this guy and the safety over the top. So as this play is snapped, right, all we're doing right here, instead of hand the ball off, we're just reading. Because Auburn does this little pre-snap motion, they've kind of cemented it into the film that they run this pre-snap motion a lot. And a lot of the time, we hand it off until this play right here, right? So again, you're going to see this guy, he overcommits down because he knows he's got the deep safety over the top. But as we act like we hand this thing off, you're going to see the running back, right? He gets low, okay? The reason that he gets a little bit lower, you can see his knees bent just a little bit, it's because behind this offensive line, this defensive line, nobody can really see behind it. So what do we end up seeing? This guy bites down a little bit because he can't see what's going on. He's assuming that it's a handoff because he can't tell Jackson Arnold still has the ball, right? So he's just assuming that, boom, Eric Singleton doesn't have the ball. They're probably going to hand this thing off, so let me bite down, right, as Singleton gets out to the right side. I mean, this is execution. As we drop back, boom, you just realize, okay, I made a big mistake. And ultimately throw it down there, wide open, easy money, in the bucket, touchdown for the Auburn Tigers. I wish I had the South Alabama film. I do not, and I do apologize for that. But in this video, like, again, I was just trying to showcase to you guys what they're going to need to do. They're going to have to get them to bite down. They're going to have to get this pass offense really established in this game if they want to win versus Oklahoma, especially in Oklahoma, right? You're going to have to really come out here and just dominate in the passing game, but you have to be more versatile than you've been in the past couple of weeks. And I think they're really trying to, or they were hiding their playbook, really. Little quick hitches right here. We're going to see these guys really back off. I mean, look how far these guys back off. And number one actually gets so far out of the play for whatever reason. I don't know if he's scared of getting beat deep or if... Man, I have no idea. But we check this thing down to Cam Coleman, who's able to catch it with, I mean, already 15 yards of separation. Essentially, tries to hurdle him. Does get brought down barely. I mean, again, take what the defense gives you and you will pick up a lot of really good chunk plays. The thing is, Oklahoma's defense is a lot better than Ball State's, is a lot better than South Alabama's. They won't give you those 10 to 15 yards of separation off the snap. They just won't, okay? Now, what to do to combat that is just hope that we can establish the run. And when we establish the run, they'll start to load the box more. If they load the box and while also playing press man coverage, that's when we need to take those shots deep, whether it be to Cam Coleman or Eric Singleton or Malcolm Simmons. The shot plays down the field are going to have to work. You have guys like Cam, right, who makes a 50-50 ball more of a 70-30 ball, which is huge. And I think that's going to be really the biggest thing about this offense coming into Saturday's game. You got to hit those big shot plays. And if you do that, you can start to wear them down. And once you get them to bite down the run, then you can exploit the secondary. But it's going to be tough. I will say, if they want to win this game, they're going to have to take advantage of defenses in one-on-one coverage. And right here, they're going to run clear outs, okay? So we're getting down the field and we're clearing out. We're going to run a stop route right here with the option to keep going. I believe this is the tight end's problem here, because as we run this route, you're going to notice he stops, okay? We need to understand our surroundings. Right here, we have so much space. We have 2 clear outs to our outside. Go, get to the outside. There's so much space here. We need to utilize this option, because not only will you either, right, A, take this guy away, right? You already have separation, so we could hit this with space to turn up the field, or even, let's just say he follows him, right? This is wide open, well, not wide open, but we might be able to fit this into a tight window, okay? So clear out, open up the lane, and go, right? We got to turn this into something. Jackson tries to throw it, overthrows it. But again, I'm putting this on the tight end, because when you look at this film from this angle right here, boom, dropping back, we're scanning the field. As you look to the outside, it's there. Look at how much separation we have. We need to be tight end. We got to break on this sooner. We got to be there sooner, right? And you have so much space. If we're able to connect on this, turn up the field, go. Right? I think it just takes a second to really hit that outside. But it is what it is. I'm excited for this game. The Auburn offense will have to be more explosive, and it's going to have to establish the run. Now, I'm not saying they need to go for 150 yards on the ground, but if we can get Jeremiah Cobb maybe 4.5, 5 yards per carry in this game, which is going to be tough, do not get me wrong. But if they can establish that, I do believe that ultimately it's going to open up the secondary for the passing offense, which I'm hoping they let it fly a little bit, man. I really do. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. If you want a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.